All right, ladies and gentlemen in the YouTube world, I'm Andrew.
I'm David.
And today we're going to tell you about the U of L UVK game. What else? At the Yum Center, which the Cardinals won 80-77. Louisville definitely showed up really strong today. They came out, all cylinders clicking. As you can tell, Russ Dickulus had another amazing game, going 100 miles an hour up and down the court. The guy scored 21 points along with 7 rebounds. I mean, the guy is just firing on all cylinders. Shane Mahaney came out with 20 points and 7 rebounds. Peyton Siva also added 19 points, 2 rebounds and assists before fouling out. Louisville's team, on and off, bench and everything, was actually really, really well.
How about now we go into some highlights in the game?
Yeah, let's do some highlights. And we're going back to some of the stats of the game. Starting off, first couple possessions of the game, Russ Smith doing what Russ does best. Pull up, stop, shot, it's in. Peyton Siva coming up with a nice little fadeaway jumper. Nothing but net.
Nice.
There's nothing at the bottom of that net. Like I said, the defense last, Russ Smith running down the floor between 3 UK defenders for the score. Now, nobody else had a nice, fancy little dunk. Not really impressive, but yeah. Had a couple of threes. The best highlight there was the steal and the dunk by, scratch that. That was a layup by Kevin Ware. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I got a little ahead of myself. I got a little happy there for a second. Wrong play. But it was definitely a nice steal by Patton here with the reverse dunk for the slam, getting the crowd hyped. Then Peyton Siva with the rainbow 3, nothing but bottom of the net. But the defense just stepped up. They were persistent. Russ Smith with steals left and right. And you got Blackshear over here draining the 3. Russ Smith again with another steal. I can't say this guy's name quick enough. He's down the floor like 100 miles an hour. The guy does not know any off speed but go. Got the white boy hitting threes again. He definitely did a lot of that in the game. Nice little steal by Kentucky. Nice layup. Should have had a little better ball control. But again, the fast breaks for Louisville were off the hook. That was the and one by Russ Smith down the lane. Then the beautiful dunk pass off to Bohannon. And nice little layup.
Yeah, Kentucky didn't really have very good highlights, man.
Yeah, the highlight wasn't that good. I mean, I'm not trying to dog your team or anything.
No, they're just choking up. They're inexperienced.
Russ Smith right there under the rim again. I mean, come on now. This guy
That
is
was
in
nice.
all kinds of highlight reels. And again, back-to-back threes right there. At this point, you see him down by 5. Louisville with just the last in defense by Kentucky and
Look at that.
Buchanan.
Oh my God.
And he just came out.
Kentucky was not there.
Kentucky would try to keep in this game, though. Down 77-73. See how it goes. But this right here was the icing on the cake. The steal by Bohannon.
Oh my God.
With the dunk
Oh.
and the kiss of death saying good night to the crowd.
Oh.
That ultimately sealed the fate for the Wildcats, which didn't have much more to do compared to that. They couldn't hold with the senior presence that Louisville had. Louisville has the experience, and they were left with the inexperience. That right there ultimately cost them the game.
No. What cost them the game is they suck at free throws.
Yeah, free throws comes with that experience though as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, their free
But
throws.
still, even back
kick
in
them in
junior
the
high and stuff, they should have been, practicing.
Not all your players are used to getting fouled either.
Yeah.
But I just think Kentucky wasn't prepared enough as they could have been coming into this game.
They played a good game though.
I give them that they played a darn good game, but they haven't had a defensive team and a physical team like Louisville all year.
Yeah.
That was their biggest thing coming in.
That was a big thing. You notice the referees quit calling fouls on them. They just kind of let them play the game.
Towards the end of the game, they tried to let them play it out,
Yeah.
just so they could try to have a good game.
Yeah.
No point in blowing all the whistles left and right, delaying the game, ultimately just making fans unhappy with all the calls.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back with the return of Gorgie Jane today, coming out with 6 points, 2 blocks, 7 rebounds, recovering from a broken wrist in the stadium today. The man just did amazing. Showed out really well. Very proud to be a Louisville Cardinal fan today. Now I'm gonna tell a little bit of positive side about Kentucky. I don't really like this part of the job, but I mean the big performers on Kentucky's team were Archie Goodwin with 22 points and Ryan Harrell with 17. But you also had Kyle Welcher came off the bench with 14 points. He was definitely hitting some threes. I mean, the defense has to step up and do a little bit of a better job because I mean you can't leave a guy that's a known 3-point shooter open. But I know Patino will adjust to this during the off days. Their practice will get better. And the team will only get better come time for March Madness.
Well, in the second half, they did cover him pretty good.
They had a couple of open spots, so I mean, I would have liked to see a lot tougher D. But what are you going to do? We still got the W in the Yum Center. Snapped a skid of 4 straight losses of these Wildcats. Very happy about that.
Yeah. Let's talk to my fiance about that.
Yeah. His fiance wasn't very happy with me today during the game. We'll put her on blast on YouTube real quick, too. She made a bet with me. If U of L wins, I get to color all over her car with a window marker.
Go Cards.
Same thing goes for UK. Halfway through the second half, she had no faith in her Wildcats. Seems to be a common trend with a lot of the fans I know. But she wanted to renege on the bet and tell me, no, the bet's off. I already shook hands. This man was a witness.
I was a witness.
So starting Monday through next Sunday, her car will be tagged with Go Cards, I Love Louisville, LIC4, even Rusticulous on the back windshield.
And it's a silver Honda with a UK sticker on the back center.
So you will see this car riding around town. If you see it, honk your horn, show her your support. Go Cards. Maybe we can convert her over. But anyways, yeah, I know, right? Kind of a long shot. She's the oddball in the family.
But for the record, I'm not from here.
I'm still working on converting this guy. You see the red and the black hair. I'm working on getting to be a U of L fan.
It's because it's the fuck. Cut that.
This is because why, sir?
No.
No, I don't worry about this is because.
I got the red and black because this is my unit number from when I was in the military. 76 Engineers, 19th Engineer Battalion. Cool.
Card fans, don't you agree it looks good in red and black? It's better than that blue and black.
Favorite colors.
You can see even more of a reason to be a U of L fan. We're starting to get
Go Mizzou. Go Mizzou.
We'll cut that out later, guys. Don't worry about it. But anyways, back to the stat. Noel didn't really surprise me at all today. Only came out with 8 points. I thought he was supposed to be a better talented freshman than what he was. If he is, Louisville did their best job of holding him down and only scored 8 points. Stein, 6 points. And then Julius Mays only hit that 1-3. We held their top 3 guys' points per games down low. Really happy with the way the team shot. Louisville was 30 for 62 on their field goals. They only took 7 shots from the 3 and made 3 of them. And they were 17 for 25 from the free throw line, which really helped them down the stretch.
That made the game.
They did make the game.
I'm very disappointed in the Cats about that.
Yeah, I mean, coming down the line, though, I mean, they were 11 for 23 from the free throw line, man.
For the record, if any Cats players are watching this YouTube video, you guys need to talk to your coach or do it individually. I don't know, but you guys need to freaking practice some free throw shots. If y'all would have practiced them shots and made all them shots, y'all might have won.
They couldn't hit the broadside of the board today.
Gosh, damn.
I mean, not the quality players out, but one of them had 6 opportunities to hit a free throw. And we even gave him lane violation, which Louisville needs to work on, staying in the lane before the free throw shot. And he still missed the opportunities to make those free throws.
He didn't miss them. That was sad.
Yeah, he just highly missed them. I was really happy, I'm not going to lie. I mean, me being a Louisville fan, I'm kind of glad he missed them. But that's some of the things. Each team has strengths and weaknesses coming out of this game. Each team will work on both of them. But overall performance of the game was another classic rivalry game. I would have to say, wouldn't you, David?
I'd have to say that. Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
I mean, I didn't want to see no blowout. That's not really the game. I like to see the barn burners.
See, let me stop right there. I would have liked to see a blowout, seeing as how it was freshmen versus seniors. But last year it was freshmen, versus the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And still, I don't know. With that kind of game, it's hard to tell who's going to win because it is a rival game. And so, no matter who's on top of, the boards, it don't really matter because when it comes down to it, it's all about, who, wants to claim Kentucky, the Kentucky State, not the team.
I mean, speaking of the boards, like you said, the rebounds, Kentucky had the edge, 38-35 on the rebounds. Louisville needs to do a little bit better of a job coming down with the boards. They gave Kentucky a lot of second chance opportunities that I didn't like to see, let alone that any other U of L fans want to see. The assists were even. We had 11 assists. UK had 10, which that's kind of borderline. I'd like to see Nsiva had a better game with his assists, but the guy still stepped up with 19 points before he fouled.
He's a quick little dude.
He's a fast man. The steals. We had 9 steals compared to their 5. Rusticulous, Shane Bohannon, they definitely stepped up. Kevin Ware had 2 steals. Bohannon and Russ Smith had 3 apiece. Also, Peyton Nsiva came away with the other steal for us. We had 4 blocks, they had 5. I'd like to have seen a lot more blocks out of it, but overall, I'm not disappointed whatsoever. Turnover battle, though, I was really happy with. Kentucky had 14 turnovers. Louisville had 9.
I don't talk about that.
Yeah. I know, it's kind of the barn burner right there, isn't it? 14 turnovers.
Hey, Louisville did a good job getting that ball. They did an excellent job. Whew. I turned around, next thing I know, the ball's traveling down the other side of the court. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, come on, Cats, no defense. I mean, that was horrible.
Yeah, there's a very lack of effort on the defensive end by the Cats. I'm not trying to badmouth them.
I root for the Cats, you know, since my fiance is trying to convert me and whatnot. But, you know, if you're watching the game, which I'm sure most of you watching this video was, it seemed like as soon as Louisville took the ball, like the Cats just gave up. Like that one play, there was like 2 Cats there, and they just both kind of like just backed off. Like I don't want to chase them. That's just gonna make me tired, man. Whew.
I mean, that's even with Russ Smith grabbing the ball. 3 Kentucky defenders on this man. Flies down the court.
That was horrible.
For the layup. That is a very, very bad last.
I want to say good things about the Cats, but you know, it's just kind of, Louisville played an excellent game.
There's not really much good coming out there. I mean, the only good thing was the white boy draining through. Wilshire was just on fire. He can't even lie about that one.
Nah.
That boy is definitely.
He can't dribble though.
He's not a very good. Not a very good presence down low. Get the guy behind the 3-point line where he's set. He's money all day long.
Stay put, throw him the ball.
Yeah, he's definitely got to be a stop and shot.
Yeah,
kind of guy. I mean, we're really happy with the overall total today. I mean, Louisville came out winning by 3. They were up by as many as 17. Didn't like seeing the lead slip away. That definitely shows a lot of lasp in the defense and the offense coming through. They get that big of a lead, they need to hold it, keep the foot on the gas, keep it going. Showing them coming back now, Kentucky was within 2 points within the last couple minutes of the game. Had a chance to come back, and then Louisville steps up like always. That's what them cardiac cards do. I mean, this is definitely one of the better games I've seen in many years between U of L and U of K.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty challenging.
It was definitely a classic. I'm going to definitely list that up there.
Well, what they said, U of L, this was the top scoring in how many years? Like,
it's top scoring since, I believe it was 98.
Yeah, it was 98, yeah.
It's the highest amount they've scored in the rivalry game, so it's definitely not a defensive battle per se. The offense really shined, but there's definitely a lot of strong points that you can take out of this game. Louisville fans, keep your heads held up high. Come March, going all the way.
You're going down next time.
This guy over here. We'll say the Beat Kentucky shirt. Definitely know what we had to do. Cards we out there did work. Beat Kentucky. That's all we got to say about this.
Deuces.
Later.